exist before, which is really exciting. But again, it's not, to me, replacing perfect systems from before. It's actually replacing a lot of guesswork or kind of inefficient searching around, and it's just making all of that faster.
Wow, that's amazing. Wow, 7% by every testing. And also, you mentioned about your newsletter, and we are huge fan of your newsletter, One Think
Thank
Better.
you.
And we are always wondering, we're always talking, oh, how does he get the ideas? Like this is amazing idea, like how to be a powerful communicator. And you mentioned like the platform effect and so on. And I recently read your newsletter. And how do you usually get the idea? Do you have someone you follow, or is that something you came up with while you walking, taking shower, and I'm always curious about that.
Yeah, so I appreciate that. Just for context for people who don't know, so my newsletter is called One Thing Better. Each week, one way to be more successful and satisfied and build a career or company that you love. And you can find that at onethingbetter.email. Just that's a web address, so plug it into a browser, onethingbetter.email. So it comes out weekly, and true to its name, each edition is about one thing that you can do. But it's told in about 1,000-word essay. What I usually structure it in that I have a kind of opening where I articulate a problem that people have, and then I introduce a story that brings that problem to life and drives towards then a solution with an exercise. That's usually the format that it follows. So where do I get my ideas? Honestly, the answer is I get my ideas from the real world. I, I I am not much of an idea generator, like stand in the shower and just come up with ideas or walk down the street and come up with ideas. Generally, I come up with my ideas through conversations with people. So, and this I think is one of the most valuable and overlooked ways to generate ideas for anything, which is um, when you are out in the world talking with people, uh, you are constantly coming up with or being presented with interesting ideas. Sometimes, let's say you're talking with a friend and they have a problem. And in trying to solve that problem for them, you give them some advice. And in the process of giving them that advice, you kind of come up with something on the fly, right? We've all done that. Maybe it's you're sort of combining maybe something that you did in the past yourself with some advice that you heard somewhere. And I don't know, you just kind of make a connection and you tell them this, and they say, wow, I never thought of it that way. At that moment, as soon as they say, wow, I've never thought of it that way, you need to stop and you need to write that down. Write it down. I use just the reminders app on my phone, and the reminders app on my phone I just have full of every time that like I said something and someone found